There is a new report out about the top 50 AI services that startups are actually paying for. These are the list of the top 50 AI companies people are actually paying for. I'm going to just go through some of the ones. I have heard of Replit, but I've heard they've made a lot of changes recently, so I just wanted to check them out. Replit, if you've been a developer for a long time, they used to be basically a place where you could go log in and practice code. They had like a code editor tool in the website that you could run a test and see if it works. Well, about a year ago, they completely shifted focus to building AI agents where you could turn your ideas into apps. And as you can see, a lot of big companies are using them. So as you can see, this is sort of like a vibe coding solution, a no code solution. You can just tell an AI what you want to build, and the AI will build it end to end, and you'll be able to publish it straight from Replit. Number 4 is Free Pick. I've never heard of them before. So it's pretty surprising. This is number 4 on the list. It looks like 700,000 creatives use it. From what I'm seeing right away, it looks like it's a video editor. Let's take a closer look. So it looks like you can make images, videos, audio, illustrations, design. Okay, so you can edit images, you can generate images, you can generate videos, you can edit videos, you can generate audio. All right, so it's saying it's the all-in-one creative suite. It's interesting. The individual plan is only $5.75 per month. That is pretty cheap. The Teams plan is $24.50 a month. Again, I'm just so surprised that this is number 4. This is like even ahead of things like Perplexity. I would have thought Perplexity would be like much higher, maybe like in the top 5. Next on the list, it looks like the number 11, 11 Labs. I've never heard of them before. One of the interesting things about AI startups is I've noticed a lot of them, they don't have a .com URL. Some of them don't even have a .ai URL. This one has a .io URL, and it's in 5th place. So it's saying this is the most realistic voice AI platform. So it sounds like it's a voice AI platform. And so it looks like there's a lot of different options. There's text to speech. You can create an agent, like a sport agent, a chess coach, a game character, music. Let's see what it does when I tell it to generate music. All right. Not too bad. This was text to speech. We'll see what that sounds like.
In the ancient land of Eldoria, where skies shimmered and forests whispered secrets to the wind, lived a dragon named Zephyros. Not the burn it all down kind, but he was gentle.
All right. So that's pretty cool. They also start at $5 a month, which is very interesting. Again, this is number 5. I would not have expected that. I've never even heard of this. So I guess this is where you would go for anything voice related, sound related. Before we continue on the list, I wanted to tell you about fingochat.ai. This is an AI chat assistant that we built that's great for brainstorming new ideas. It's so easy to build software now with AI. One of the hardest things to do now is to come up with good ideas. Well, fingochat.ai helps you come up with good ideas. It works just like ChatGPT, but it also has something called a train of thought. In the train of thought, you can add any kind of thought, a text thought, a code thought. If you download the desktop app, you can also add a file tree, files, a task list, a normal list, links to URLs, maybe of documentation or new facts that you want the AI to know, spreadsheets, and anything you put in the train of thought, the AI will just know. I personally use this all the time for brainstorming ideas. A lot of times I'll have an introduction. I'll say, I'm trying to think of a business idea that can generate $10,000 a month. I'm just brainstorming. Make sure to respond with 150 words or less. You can try it out for free today at fingochat.ai. All right, back to the list. I'm pretty sure everyone's heard of Cursor. It's a code editor. If you haven't, I'm going to skip that one. Fixer.ai. I have not heard of this, and it's number 7. All right, so this makes sense. It seems like an AI service completely focused on email. I have thought that this would actually be a great idea. It says, begin your day with emails neatly organized, replies crafted to match your tone, and crisp notes from every meeting. It's a neat little headline. Get back 1 hour every day. They have a play button. All right. So it says we sort your emails for you. We automatically draft responses for you. We follow up after meetings for you. All right. So that makes sense for why it is in the top 10. Again, it's number 7. And this one's interesting. The monthly price starts at $30 a month. So this service isn't as cheap as the other ones. I guess a lot of startup founders don't want to reply to emails themselves. So they're letting AI do it for them. Next, number 8 is lorikeet. Again, I've never heard of this. I guess that's a kind of bird. The universal AI concierge that gets it done. We resolve customers' challenges across chat, email, and voice, precision, and accuracy. So it looks like it's a customer service AI service, but it's not just for chat, it's also for email and voice. So it's saying chat, email, voice, text message, even SDK. You can have an AI respond to everything for you. I think they've definitely done a great job at designing this home page. Let's see how much they cost. Wow. And they're starting out at $500 a month. So they are definitely setting themselves up as the premium option for everything customer support, it looks like. And they're at number 8. Number 9, Micro One. I have not heard of this either. It's amazing how many of these I've never heard of, and startups are spending a lot of money on them right now. So it says it's the AI platform for human intelligence, which means nothing. Let's continue to see what it actually does. It's crazy. I've been on this for a little bit and I still don't know what it does. Okay, so it looks like it might be a recruitment AI engine. It has an AI recruiter agent that identifies the sharpest minds around the globe by sourcing, vetting, and qualifying talent at unprecedented speed and precision. Okay, so I guess it's a way to categorize human intelligence. So this is just a fancy way of saying this is a recruitment service. It will use AI to vet people. It says it's end-to-end human data engine. So it probably tests people's qualifications and then matches you to jobs. So a fancy Indeed, basically. This next one, Notion, I have heard of, but I personally don't really understand it. I'll be honest, I've created an account because apparently they're making $500 million a year right now, and I still don't know what they do. Honestly, like I've played around with this for a while. Maybe you guys can help me in the comments. Do you use Notion, and what do you use it for? How is it used? I've created so many conversations where I'm like, what is this for? Like, how is this any different than like ChatGPT? What do you use this for? So it's not immediately like, I don't know. It doesn't immediately tell me what it does, but it's making $500 million a year. It's number 10 on the list. Number 11 is Delve. Again, I haven't heard of this. Okay, so this looks like a compliance company. So with all the AI vibe coding out there, the thought with this, I'm assuming, is that they are going to make your website compliant and secure. Next is Perplexity. I'm sure we've all heard of that. It's a search engine, an AI answer engine. 13 is Instantly. I haven't heard of this. It says find, contact, and close your ideal clients. So it has automated outreach, deliverable networks, lead databases, and a CRM. All right, so this looks like an AI powered CRM basically. Next is customer.io. All right, it says say more powerfully. Create personalized journeys across all channels with our AI powered customer engagement platform. So this sort of looks like another CRM. One of the things it says is enhance your expertise with AI. So make yourself an even bigger expert at something. Next is Kling AI. This looks like another creative studio. It has video generation, image generation, sound generation, effects. Next is Retail AI. It says supercharge your call operations with voice AI. So it sounds like it's an AI agent for answering phone calls, maybe calling people. This is kind of cool. It says you can receive a live call from our agent. That's kind of a really neat demo. And it can be based on one of these. So debt collection, you can have a debt collection person call you. We've probably all heard of Canva, Lovable. Lovable is another vibe coding solution. Next is MetaView. So it's an AI recruiting software service. I remember about a year and a half ago, maybe, I received a phone call from an AI recruiter. And I remember posting on LinkedIn, hey, recruiters, you should start learning a trade or something like that, because I think AI might actually replace recruiters someday. One of my biggest reasons for that was, if you think about it, an AI recruiter in a lot of ways can be better than a human recruiter in that it knows everything about what they're hiring for. So if you're hiring for a Python developer, for example, the AI would know everything about Python. So So it could ask you all the relevant questions about Python to see if you actually know Python well. Next is Adept, agentic AI for your tech stack. Accelerate your roadmap with proven results. So I'm going to have to be honest, I have been looking through the homepage and I don't really know exactly what they do, but they're in the 20th spot. There is a watch demo button. This is the demo. It kind of reminds me of Notion a little bit in that I don't really know what it's used for, or it's not very intuitive. It looks like maybe it has its own AI browser. I don't know. I'm kind of lost. All right, so we got through the top 20. I think for the next one, I'm just going to pick like one from each of them. You can go through this list yourself. It's A16Z's report. Let's go with Gamma. That sounds interesting. Okay, so Gamma is a presentations and websites in minutes app. So I guess it can help create presentations or websites using AI. You can also create creative content. Okay, so here's a list of what it can create: presentations, documents, social media, websites. All right, next 10 on the list. Let's go with Plod. All right, so it looks like Plod is an AI note taker for conversations in person and online. So basically, you can just have a conversation without worrying about taking notes. Plod.ai will take the notes for you. All right, and the last 10 on the list, Otter.ai is just a fun name. Let's see what that's about. It says it's the #1 meeting agent. Not sure what that means. It's like having your own executive assistant. You can say, "Hey, Otter," to activate the AI meeting agent. Again, I'm a little confused. I don't exactly know what it does. I'm not even sure what it looks like from the home page so far. Okay, I guess here's an example up here. While you're doing work, you can say, "Hey, Otter, do something," and it does something for you. Feels a little bit like Notion. Again, I still don't know how to use Notion personally. I haven't had the motivation to learn to try. I'm just waiting for the image to come back so I can see what it looks like. I don't know what Otter even looks like. Okay, here we go. That looks good right there. So it kind of feels like ChatGPT with a lot of options to the left. Anyway, well, that is an overview of the top 50 AI companies that startups are actually spending money on. There was about 25 or so that I didn't go through. You can look up the list yourself. Let us know what you thought about these products in the comments below. Which one was your favorite? Was there any on the list that I should have talked about that you use personally, that you just personally love? Maybe I can make another video about that. Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.